I bought an old Victorian mirror from a mysterious antique shop. The seller warned me about its dark history, but I ignored his words. Soon I noticed my reflection moving with a slight delay, as if there was a temporal difference between my movements and what the mirror showed. And one night, while I slept, a dull thud woke me up. My reflection was standing, staring at me while I was still in bed.
You're entering Universe Paranormal, where the unknown comes to life.
The antique mirror I bought from that old shop changed my life forever. The seller warned me about its peculiar history, but I dismissed his concerns. It was an imposing Victorian piece, with a dark wooden frame carved with strange symbols that instantly drew me in. I placed it in my bedroom, next to the window overlooking the backyard. The first night, I noticed something odd. My reflection seemed to move with a slight delay, as if there was a temporal lag between my movements and what the mirror showed back. Initially, I blamed it on fatigue. In the following days, I started noticing disturbing details. The reflected furniture didn't exactly match my room's layout. The shadows moved differently, and the light coming through the window in the reflection had an unnatural greenish tint. One night, a dull thud woke me up. When I opened my eyes, I saw that the reflection showed my room illuminated while it was actually dark. The figure in the mirror was standing, staring directly at me while I was still lying in bed. The air became thick and cold. I turned on the bedside lamp with trembling hands, but the reflection remained in darkness. I began researching the mirror's history. I discovered it had belonged to a British occultist who experimented with dimensional portals. According to records, the man mysteriously vanished in his bedroom. They only found the mirror, stained with a dark liquid that was never identified. Subsequent owners reported seeing an alternative reality in its surface, a world similar but subtly different from ours. The reflection started changing more dramatically. The room on the other side deteriorated day by day. Walls cracked, wallpaper rotted, and occasionally I saw shadows crawling across the floor. My reflection looked increasingly gaunt and pale, with an expression of horror I didn't wear. One morning, I found claw marks on the floor right in front of the mirror. That same night, my reflection smiled at me in a way that froze my blood. Its eyes were completely black. I tried covering the mirror with a sheet, but every morning I found it on the floor. The nightmares began. I dreamed of crossing through the mirror and finding myself in that corrupted version of my room. The air smelled of decay, and I heard whispers in an incomprehensible language. Something was hunting me in the darkness, something that wore my face but wasn't me. The antique shop owner had vanished. The store was abandoned, as if it had been closed for years. Neighbors claimed such a business had never existed at that address. I started doubting my sanity, but the photos of the mirror on my phone confirmed everything was real. Last night, the inevitable happened. I woke up to find my reflection gesturing, trying to communicate something desperately. Suddenly, a hand emerged from the mirror, gripping the frame. It was my own hand, but putrid and gray. As I write this, I hear pounding from the other side of the mirror. My reflection no longer mimics me. It moves independently, and its smile grows wider every hour. There's something else in there, something that wants to come out. I've tried to destroy the mirror, but it's impossible. The pounding gets louder. The glass surface ripples like murky water. My reflection has started laughing silently, pointing at me. The shadows behind it are condensing into shapes my mind refuses to comprehend. I think this will be my last night on this side of reality. If anyone finds this account, destroy the mirror, no matter how. Don't let what's on the other side keep finding more victims. The portal between worlds must be closed before it's too late.